Yes, yes, yes. You see, when this type of video starts like this, you should know there is something bombshell that is about to drop. I am glad that people are woke. I'm not talking about those that some politicians have paid, people who do not know their right from the left. If APC gives them money, they will go out to chant, to protest, to create anarchy. If Labour Party comes, gives them money, they will do the same. If PDP comes, they will do the same. They are like prostitutes. They careless. They have no policy. Well, the video you are watching and the video you are going to watch is that of Adams Oshiomole. As you all know, Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Adams Oshiomole, at this time, at this period, they are like 5 and 6. Oshiomole was disgraced out of APC, but he is hoping that he is going to ride on a horse, a white gallant horse once again, once Bola Ahmed Tinubu achieves his vision, his dream, his aim to become president of Nigeria. Now, the video you're watching is a protest that happened in Ilesha, and that is the southwest of Nigeria. We all know that APC has a strong hold in the southwest of Nigeria. In fact, the talk is that it will be difficult for Labour Party. It will be difficult, very, for PDP to win in the southwest of Nigeria. They are actually giving APC and southwest together. They are giving southwest to APC, APC to southwest. That is just what it is. But right now, there are some handful of people who are angry. They are angry because they do not have access to money. They are angry, very angry, because life is becoming difficult. Now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu sent out Oshiomole, Adams Oshiomole, to go and deliver a message to APC loyalists, to people, like a form of campaign, canvassing the people. And what happened next will shock you. People came out en masse, angry at the system. They understand that APC, PDP, Labour Party, all of these parties are all the same. Well, some might say Peter Obi is not part of them, but I see all of them as the same. I see them as the same. It is no longer going to be the same story of a man of integrity. A man of integrity. People close their eyes. They say, yes, he's a man of integrity. And he got in there. And right now, you can feel that integrity in the life of the people. You can feel that integrity in Aso Villa. You can feel that integrity in Sambisa Forest. You can feel that integrity in your villages, in your town. You know what I mean? They sold you the man of integrity. So people are tired of this. They want out of Nigeria. They want disintegration. They want breakup. And those who are still interested in one Nigeria, they are hoping that Peter Obi will be the better candidate for them. Now, this platform is not advertising Peter Obi, but we are simply putting out, because a lot of people have not educated themselves to look into the manifesto that these three APC, PDP, and Labour Party presented. All of them presented it. They have presented their manifesto. Now, manifesto does not necessarily mean that they are going to really implement it. Implementation is very important. They have all presented their manifesto. And when we looked into the manifesto, we saw that there are a lot of lacuna in all of it. Talk about security, talk about education, talk about health. Many of them are not committed to the most important of this. Anyway, let us go deeper. Now, Adams Oshiomole, on behalf of Tinubu, addressed the audience, and we can see a lot of shouting and screaming. Why is this? I do not know, because I cannot conclude that APC loyalists are angry. I cannot conclude if there are some people that have been paid to come in there to create some, or people are originally angry. I want to leave it out for you to decide. Let us watch.
I mentioned to you that the candidate of the APC, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was meant to be here. But I also show you a program that had been prepared long ago, in which he was supposed to be at Ibadan, Oyo State, today. And I ask you to please appreciate that he asked me to deliver his message even before. All right.
Now, for those who are members of Labour Party, or for those who believe that Peter Obi is the man, is the one who will unify Nigeria together, is the only person that will do the right thing. For those who have questions, for those who have answers, for those who are so much in love with Peter Obi, well, there are questions. Let us go to those who are asking questions. The questions that they are asking is simple. They want to know why Peter Obi has decided to see Atiku as his mentor. He said it clearly. They want to know how Peter Obi left APGA, jumped from APGA into PDP, jumped from PDP, now into Labour Party. They want to know, they see him as someone who is not trustworthy, someone who can change, someone who can turn within few seconds. They see him as someone who is not steadfast. They see him as someone who can betray at any time. But then, like I said at the beginning, I say party is simply a vehicle to transport whoever to wherever they want to get to. Well, we know Obi Dati. Dati, that is the vice president. Should he become president of Nigeria? I mean, should Peter Obi become president of Nigeria? Dati has something to say because he was asked, he was queried, why this jump from here to the other? Because we see that you people are same thing, birds of the same. You only come to speak excellently of yourself, speak better of yourself when you wish to achieve and nothing more. Well, he has something to say in response to this. Why did Peter Obi remove himself from PDP? Do not forget that he was vice president aspiring to be vice president of Nigeria under the flagship of PDP. He was running with Atiku Abubakar. Yes, he said Abubakar taught him a lot of things. Let us quickly watch this one.
Good people are in short supply in a political system like ours. Where do you find the likes of Peter Obi? They come once in a generation.
But it's, so some will argue that why do you think that Peter Obi is suddenly so different? He was the running mate in 2019 to the PDP.
Good question. Can I give you an answer?
Go ahead, please.
Good. Why is he different? Because in 2022, he left PDP. He left his ambition in PDP because he could no longer tolerate the commercial nature of PDP. And this was like 24 hours after I did the same. There is always a point in time where you can tolerate so much. It gets to one point that, look, it can't happen anymore. One thing in life is that when you can do, you do. When you can't do but you can say, you say. When you can't even say, you can only lament in your mind, you do. This is what is happening. It got to a point when in 2022, Peter Obi could no longer just be lamenting, he could act. So he acted and left the commercial PDP. This is a political party that led Nigeria for 16 years and had power taken away from it. They promised to be reformed, but when the primaries began, it was worse than before. There is no way any party that behaves this way, no way absolutely that they can ever fight corruption.
And lastly, there is another video coming directly from Peter Obi himself. Yes, Peter Obi himself. Now, people have often argued, they've often said that old people, as if it has anything to do with age. They say old people, they are the ones running the nation the way it is. Oh, we want younger people. And they have forgotten that what we want is integrity. What we want is a strong, robust system that will kick out, vomit anybody, punish anyone who goes against it. We need such policies, such rule of law that is so strong that nobody can be above it. That is what they are forgetting. They think it has anything to do with tribe. They think it has anything to do with age. Well, Peter Obi made it very clear to whoever that is out there that age, yes, it might be important because you need to be, strong. You need to have that intellectual ability. You need to not be suffering from dementia. You need to know how to articulate your thoughts. You need to have the strength to move around. You need to be able to jump on and off to, serve the people. But then when you say age, look at all of the governors. Majority, 99% of the governors all over Nigeria are young. But then, what have they achieved? Does it necessarily mean age? Let us look at this one. Rigade.
I can tell you that issue of governance have nothing to do with age.
Okay.
The best state in America today performing is California. The governor is about 80 years old. It has nothing to do with age. And even the best economies in the world that we are looking at, whether it's China, India, that is doing well now, none of their leaders are above 65 and below 65. So whenever people say, oh, not too young to show me what you've done, even in your young age. Even as we talk, all the people who are there now were young when they started. We were young when we became governor. This country has always been used by young governors. Even today, the youngest governor is an unmitigated disaster. So
who is that?
I don't know. You go and check whoever is the youngest.
No, but you know him.
No. Just check who is the youngest. You find that it's a mitigated disaster. So you cannot use...
Are you talking about the Kogi State government?
I'm not talking about anybody. I said go and check.
Now that you have watched the compilation of all of this, what do you want? Do you want disintegration of Nigeria? Or do you want your Nigeria back again? Is it about the youth? Is it about young people? Because these people have almost finished their time. It is not left in your hands. Do you want to continue in this atrocity? Do you want to continue in this evil that has perpetrated, permeated, entered deep into our psyche, into our ways of life? It has not become a norm. If you don't act in a wicked way, in fact, people are wicked without knowing that they are wicked anymore because they are used to it. This is all they can offer. Are you going to continue in this, or we are going to wake up and reinvent ourselves and put things right? If not, the baton is already being passed to the next generation, because once you are 30, you are 40, you are beginning to finish your journey also. What will become of the next generation? Is this generation going to make an impact, or you are going to continue to say, hey, is it not this our politician? Are you going to continue singing that song? Is it not these people? Is it not these people? Is it time? Is it time for us to put things right? Is it time? Is it time, or it is not yet time? What are your thoughts? And who do you think is going to provide this one? Is it Peter Obi, Bola Tinubu, or Atiku, or disintegration of Nigeria? Don't forget to like and share this video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you're new here. It's very important. YouTube algorithm picks up that liking and sharing. It gives, the algorithm the headway, gives you the direction to go, so more people will have access to this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.